Okay, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I begin with this lesson, I want to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory to our power Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Akakudash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, and great millstone who do rule well and teach well. Shalom to the hopeful elect in your eye, can pushing this word out the four corners of the earth with all truth and sincerity, making your calling and election sure. World Economic Forum says 98% of central banks are preparing to launch CBDCs as finance enters next phase. And we all understand where this is going to come from and how these new CBDCs are going to play out, right? This new central bank, these digital currencies, right? More than 98% of the world's central banks are researching, experimenting, piloting, or deploying central bank digital currencies, according to the World Economic Forum, right? The World Economic Forum, a Switzerland-based international organization focused on public-private cooperation, predicts in a new report that there could be 24 live CBDCs by 2030. And of course, they want to centralize one digital currency. Okay. The organization argues that wholesale CBDCs, which are restricted to large transactions between financial institutions, could address banking industry's challenges related to interbank payments and securities transactions. Right. Central bank money is crucial for interbank payments and securities transactions because it's virtually free of credit and liquidity risk, enables institutions to reach settlements, finality, and promotes financial stability. Central bank money is ideal for systemically important transactions despite the emergence of alternate payment instruments, right? Because they're going to push these CBDCs as a form of more securities, right? No one's going to be able to steal your information. No one's going to be able to, right, hack you. And on top of that, fraud, right? That's going to be a lot harder to do. Money laundering in these different ways criminals can get away with, cash and, stealing credit card information and things. You lose your card and this and the third, right? That's what they're going to use to promote this new digital currency, and then they're going to push it all the way up towards a mark. Right, it's gonna be inside of your hand. It's gonna have all your information, and there's gonna have your jab information, your doctor appointments, your money, your finances, your credit, all that. It's gonna be all in one go. That's how they're gonna push it. That's how they're gonna come in about this this new CBDC, these CBDCs, right? This digital money. Okay. It says the World Economic Forum says CBDCs or digital money are poised to improve cross-border transactions. The organization acknowledges, however, that the legal and regulatory elements needed to make widespread digital money use possible, quote, have an unknown time frame, right? Because let's get this. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. Let's get this. This is the book of Revelations, chapter 3 and verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, right? We're patiently waiting for the Lord to institute this CBDC. Because believe it or not, Esau, is the Lord's sword. And those that are not of the elect are going to take that CBDC and they're going to be stuck with the mark, right? They're going to take that RFID chip, which is tied to the CBDC, Salakia. That mark, the Karagma. They're going to take it and they're going to be left with that second death, which is going to be thermonuclear missiles, Psalm 17:13. Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. A nation of people is the Lord's sword. When we went into captivity, what happened? The Lord sent the wicked to torment us, right? Enslave us, put us into our bondage. Okay. And you know, we're patiently waiting for the Lord to set this up, right? To set up the charagma. CBDCs themselves are not the mark of the beast. That RFID chip that's going to be tied to standard digital currency, the one that's going to be implemented either into your hand, onto your forehead, or into your head, that's going to be the mark. But it's going to be all tied into that currency, because you're not going to be able to buy or sell unless you have that thing, that mark, that RFID chip in your hand. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Right? That's going to be the last prophecy that we need in order for the Lord to bring in the kingdom of heaven. Right? This is the last hoorah that we need. We need Esau Edom to move into his the new way of the world, right? I seen the brothers in the channel got a strike because he said that word. It's NEW, new. The planet that we stand on, and a way of life, right? So we just needed Esau Edom to go ahead and fill up his belly. Let's get that, and I'm actually gonna get it. Give me one second, Salaki. Job 20 and 23, and I'm gonna get it in the NLT, so make it a little bit more plain for you. Let's go. Put in the GNT. I think that was a better version. Yep, Job 20 and 23. Let's read the full chapter though. This is the book of Job, chapter 20 and verse. Let's start at verse 20. Their greed is never satisfied. Remember, Esau, Edom, the elites of this world, want more control, right? They want to be as the Most High. They want to be able to read your thoughts. Control where you're going, control where you're drinking, control where you're consuming, control where you're at. They want to be in that power. The book of 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter, you can read it. Right, verse 21. When they eat, there is nothing left over, but now their prosperity comes to an end. Verse 22. At the height of their success, all the weight of misery will crush them. You see, when they're getting ready to set up this new Novus Ordo Seclorum, right? You can translate that, goes into the new planet, the new, right, NWO. Damn. Okay. When they eat, there is nothing left over, but now their prosperity comes to an end. At the height of their success, all the weight of misery will crush them. So once we see them really transition into that RFID C-hip and this new way of buying and selling, and not being able to buy or sell with, cash and your cards, right? Then the Most High is going to bring it, down upon them. Let them eat all they want. The Most High will punish them in fury and anger when they try to escape from an iron sword, right? And that's going into the ICBM missiles, because not too long after Esau Edom really starts implementing this, man, this game over, right? The kingdom of heaven is going to be set up as soon as the fire comes down, and as soon as we get them out of them bunkers, right? Because these elites, according to the scriptures, they're going to make it through these bunkers, but the elect are going to come and take them out so they can become the first fruits of the kingdom of heaven, of slaves, and we can get that. Right. Karma is real, as someone like to say. It's the book of Revelations, chapter 10 and verse, Salakia, 2 and 10, if I'm not mistaken. Mm, let's get this. Revelations 13 and 10, Salakia. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Who took the Israelites into captivity, the Negro, Latino, Native, and the Native Americans. During the time of, 1492, you had the Northern Kingdom, which consists of the Native Americans and Hispanics, going to captivity, right? And then you have, what is it? What transatlantic? Then you have, they're 1867, okay? 1526 to 1867, right? That's when you have the transatlantic slave trade, right? And they were all by the same people, Amalek, to to be more specific, right? Them boats that were used to bring in the Southern Kingdom from the west coast of Africa from the west coast of Africa into Babylon the Great and different parts of the world, for them to be as slaves, were owned by a lot of small hatters, the big nose people. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. Right? Patience and faith of the saints. Who are the saints? When you read the book of Psalms, it goes into the Israelites. Okay, this is why it's so important for you, for you, Akim, and your people in the world to know and understand that you're an Israelite. That's the importance, man. You have a lot of things, getting ready to, you have a lot of opportunity. You have a lot of opportunity and a lot of things getting ready to come, for you, just for being an Israelite, man. But at the same time, on top of that, you do have a lot of judgment as well, right? It's more than just knowing you're an Israelite. So yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing that we're seeing prophecy, speed up. When you read the book of Matthew, the 24th chapter, the Lord let us know that things are going to move quicker. So, with that, man, I'm going to close out. Shalom.